ready.
No, but let us know.
All right. Do you have a recap for us, Michelle?
I do.
Glorious.
Okay. The land where we encountered the ghost is called Tharun, which translates to harsh winds, and is notable for the spiky appearance of both the people and the rock formations. The kinband here was all lost. None of them.
The kinband. Sorry, the kinband is Tharun, in the land of the harsh winds.
Thank you for the correction. I am.
No, that's my bad.
Okay.
I'm just like throwing kinband. I'm just getting excited and throwing kinband information at you guys. I'm like, and here's a bunch of words in Ignixaran that you don't know.
We're going to be masters by the end of this. It was also an interesting tidbit that our runes read to Kaizel as Fae.
Yes.
Not as whatever is normal and natural to him. They came from the globe, which I love that. Let's see. Kaizel had never encountered a situation like this with the ghosts. It was new to him. He told his people to stay back while he engaged with us. I just wrote Heath Prismatic Ghost Punch because I feel like if this was like a magical girl anime, that would be his
Prismatic Ghost Punch.
You are a magic anime girl.
Heath magical girl transformation.
I need the sticker that's Heath.
The prismatic energy swirls, and it's just Heath dressed the same.
But his fists are sparkling.
But somebody dresses in like his suit, it swirls and rips off his long coat on.
Red. It goes from
What the fuck, Red? Yo, Red, what a callback.
We can do that immediately.
I'm loving this rope.
It's great.
Rope tie on you.
I'm immediately accessorizing.
Yes.
You'll have to let us know if Bouquet feels the same way.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I can explain it.
Oh my god.
You know what? There's like a Japanese art of.
That is legit.
Honey, I'm home.
He's like, where are you going? I thought you're playing games.
Bouquet, sorry, not sorry, girl.
Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, no, you're recording. It's on the internet forever now.
Recording now.
It will be hard to explain if you cannot record today's session and I go on like this.
Truly, the recording started and you were just covered in rope.
Sorry, Michelle. I cut off.
Don't put that on the next session recap as well, please. It's visible on this one.
My next recap is just going to be a book report about Japanese rope.
Presentation.
Listen, I'm not going to be upset about it.
Informative. Okay.
Different types of knots.
We got a memory of, after his prismatic magical ghost punch, we got a memory of Aunt B teaching him how to wrap his hands and not be reckless and hurt himself.
Maybe not teaching, but telling.
Well, yeah, reminding him.
Yeah. Bitch. What did I say?
We also, it popped up in the chat that Kazun had detect magic on during this encounter. So I just made a
I'm
note.
sorry, I didn't respond to that.
Yeah, I just put a note in here so that would be on our radar. Herme moved away from the rest of us to destroy one of the ghost's physical bodies. It did not destroy the ghost.
That was one of the things that we were discussing and bragging on you for, how, like, it's so easy to get into, like, this isn't mechanically the best thing to do, though. Oh, here's what I mean. Right, here's what I mean. Like, you love how you do, like, high-risk, high-reward things. You're like, narratively, this makes sense, and I'm just gonna go for it. And like, the best, like, thing is, even if it doesn't turn out well, you're not, like, butthurt and upset about it. You're like, I made a big risk. It could have been a big reward, and it wasn't. And that's
confess
okay.
why I did that.
Yeah.
On the bridge session, remember that there was like rock became a monster.
Yeah.
I would love to throw an arrow before we played. I was like, no, I don't think something's gonna happen. I was like, seriously? I was playing to get something like that.
Yeah.
I was playing to like throw some arrows or like rocks or something like that to see like if it's
To
like actual
see.
rock or kind of monster.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah.
And so you're the missed
So
opportunity.
So now
You're
you're
like,
just
I
now
should've
you're
done
just mad at it for actually being a monster.
Exactly,
And you're
yeah.
like,
And then this time, no, I'm gonna get this
I'm
time.
gonna get it. Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
love
regret
that.
for it.
I love that.
We're gonna find out.
But and then again, fuck, it didn't work this time.
And sometimes it doesn't
Yeah,
work,
you'll
but
never
like
know.
the high risk is what gets the high reward. You know, like
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't work out, and sometimes you
end
tie
up
a rope between two doors and no one can get in.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
sometimes
You
you
never
end
know.
up
It
with
was-
Hermes as a possessed lizard, and we all win.
And
Yeah.
everyone wins.
And I also was
Except
thinking
is it-
of punching the rock formations. I was like, maybe that will destroy it as well. So
Yeah, but it was a really
We
good
learned a
thought.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes those kind of thoughts are correct, and it will immediately, like when you hustle and you immediately go out there, you destroy a thing, encounter's done.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Like,
There are cheats like that sometimes,
Yeah.
not cheats, but like there's stuff like that sometimes that I definitely planned that it's like this would change everything.
Yes.
yeah, I
And just because
ran an
this
encounter.
And just because
ran an
this
encounter
time
where they
wasn't
had,
one of
like,
those
It was
times.
like this smoke-filled room, and there were these terror wolves, and every
Terror
round there was like this pulse from this magic item that they were unaware of because of all the smoke that like healed them all back to full health. They didn't have a lot of HP, but like so they were like, okay, well it's fine. We'll take these guys out, and then we'll go get that thing that's pulsing. And so they spent like round, and then another round, and then another round, and I was like, it's just gonna keep working. But like, yeah, but sometimes you have the idea like, I'm gonna run over and punch this. I'm like, all right, that goes down, and then all the wolves.
It's like the whole,
Yeah.
like,
You know, like,
Yeah.
killing the Horcrux. In
Yes.
in-
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you for your patience, Michelle. I just really wanted to let
Yeah.
Finn know. I hate it when like good things are said about people and they're not around to get so I wanted to praise you in person.
Kaizel grappled the sword away from the biggest ghost, which was great because it was gone for a turn. The sword did unfortunately reappear the next turn, but the ghost didn't get to do anything else because of that, which I think honestly was great for all of us. Let's see. Herme then got possessed by a ghost. His eyes glowed with flame. He remained aware of what his body was doing, but not in control of it.
Or fun.
Yeah, great. Lovely. A rune flickered over his head as he was possessed. Aoife saw it and attempted to memorize so she could share with Kazun later. Nor then failed his save and aged 10 years in the blink of an eye.
Hooray.
Yay.
It's more mature now.
Kazun saw the Awaz rune flash over his head. Heath punched a ghost to death. Kaizel then realized that its essence disappeared and did not return to its physical body. The ghost was its essence, and at that point he called a retreat. Possessed Herme attacked Heath, so Aoife polymorphed him into a little fire lizard. Kaizel rolled a nat 20 and pulled Aoife up onto Cecil, and it was smooth as fuck.
Yes! Oh, I forgot to do that gift.
Heath failed a saving throw. Heath passed a save. No, I'm sorry. I am fucking myself up here. He failed a saving throw to be possessed, but had a memory flashback in which Aunt V was like, "No, you don't," and said, "You don't belong here," and literally pushed the ghost out of him. And yeah, and he sparkled.
And sparkled.
Yeah.
You and the girl.
Yeah. As we tried to retreat, Heath and Kazun both failed saves. Heath aged to be 48 years old, 20 years, and Kazun aged to be 67. So 40 years older.
Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob.
Despite those unfortunate turns of event, everyone managed to successfully flee. The ghost chased us for a while, just screaming, but eventually stopped pursuing. We reached a certain boundary where Herme stopped being possessed, and the fleeing ghost flared and disappeared. It seemed to be the boundary beyond which the ghost could not go. The people who had aged did not revert back to their normal age after crossing the boundary, though. Cecil was faster than the other riding lizards, so Aoife, Kaizel, and Herme outpaced everyone else, during which Herme repeatedly kept trying to bite Kaizel. How many dice rolls was that?
Oh, 600.
600?
And only one, two net 20s
Yeah.
and one.
Yeah, only one was high enough to actually
Statistically,
bite.
Oh my god.
He literally
I
went
love
to like
that
a
one
dice
point.
modeling like average roll
combat.
website, 600 attacks with disadvantage, and one of them hit.
He did successfully fight me twice, though. I believe.
He did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to you, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I give 2 hit points.
Yeah.
And then 1 unforgettable for him.
Yeah.
One unforgettable hit point.
Yep.
So their group arrived at the meeting point before everyone else. This is the point where we would like to summarize what happened on the ride.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So on the ride, Kaizel explained to Aoife that he didn't see ghosts of black smoke like she did, but instead he saw the essence of the people who had been. When Heath killed the ghost, the essence of that person appeared to be permanently gone. With that observation, he was doubtful that the ghosts could be reborn in the way that the berserkers were when they were killed by Sokari and Ulatsi, and he was kind of at a loss of how to address the situation. Aoife was understanding and supportive of that she would want to handle the situation in a way that didn't destroy them, if at all possible. She also communicated to him, like, that we don't live forever, and some of us live less finite of a time than others of us.
Less forever.
Yeah, and that there was likely to be high motivation amongst the group to address the situation about time stealing. I think she also would have. Well, no, she wouldn't. Yeah, and so would you like me to continue summarizing?
I have a message for you from the DM, so I'm gonna say yes. Please keep going while I read this message.
Okay, great. Okay, so when they arrive at our destination, Kaizel was obviously emotion high, meditating to calm down, while Aoife is hanging out with Cecil, making friends. And I think at that point they would be like checking in for injuries, things like that. And he said he built her a nice little bench out of stone to sit on while we wait. Where scene begins, Herme is still a angry lizard.
And I'm gonna share female Heath punching ghosts.
Female Heath.
Punching ghosts.
You
Because he's an anime
made the
girl.
magical girl.
Oh, got it. I was like, why is he female? Is this the spirit of Aunt V? What's going on? I love Aunt V, like just squirreling her way into the background of some of these things. Very excited about that.
I enjoy female Heath.
Gender bent.
Yeah.
Gender bent, yes. I love gender bending. I should just, like, the temptation sometimes to just play absolute fuck games with you guys and be like, everyone's been cursed, you're all the opposite gender now. Like, or you've all switched souls.
This is what you need to do in
Absolutely down. That would be super
in
fun.
Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Like that's that whimsical nonsense where you just
It is.
Yeah.
But like, there's something particularly exciting or tempting about doing it in a setting that otherwise is very serious. Or, you know, not that it's always serious. We have lots of fun, silly times. But like, silly shit is happening all the time. And that is a great thing, great fun thing that could happen. But I like the idea of doing that to people who are like, this is not normal. In my Wild Beyond the Witchlight group, and Matt, if you're watching, this for you, my guy, there's been like an ongoing thing since the beginning where like one of them spilled something on his pants, so he went to the Lost and Found to get new pants, and got like lime green parachute pants.
Nice.
And since then, like every new place they go to, he's just like trading out for a new pair of pants, and they get increasingly more ridiculous. The most recent one is a pair of like golden tearaway Elvis pants. Like
Wonderful.
it's
That's
hilarious.
incredible.
Basketball.
It's
pants
yes,
or, yeah.
it's so good, and it keeps getting more. I keep thinking he's not gonna top himself, and then he does. He got he traded something at the like, you know, it's the Feywild, so shit gets weird, and he traded something for a basic ass pair of pants. He
Okay.
was like, I want the most normal basic pants, and he traded something really strong for it. So internally, I was like, these pants are now cursed. You cannot be magical when wearing these pants because they are the most basic pants. They make you basic and normal.
That is the most Feywild shit I've ever heard.
That's what I'm saying.
But the great thing about D&D is that that's gonna come back and bite the DM in the ass because he's gonna be like, I will trade this gift unto you,
Yes.
bad guy.
Exactly.
My best pair
In
of
fact,
pants.
he did. He traded it for something else. It was great. It was great. All right.
Yes. We resume. I put Herme in a little rock cage because he's still a lizard.
Still an angry lizard.
Yes, and then as she said, we had come to Shishay, will you prepare to describe terrain?
Yes.
Where have we arrived at?
I will continue to do so, but let me know whenever you're ready for that.
Are we hanging out?
I don't think none of y'all are here yet.
Yeah, they hustle.
Okay.
Because I'm so much faster than all of y'all right now.
His is like it is an actual paladin ability to summon steed, and so his is much.
It is both.
It's magical and special.
It's magical, faster. It benefits from my aura, which makes things even faster.
Right.
And then I cast enhance on it, so that way we can get him out.
Within the hour
Yeah.
to the boundary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before he turned back to being human. But that meant I got there like 4 times faster than you guys. So,
Okay.
Just that.
And then you're running and you're exhausted.
That is true. I did not make a note of that, but at the point at which we all arrive, everyone has a level of exhaustion, and Heath has 2 levels of exhaustion because he was running monk shit on foot as an old man.
Also, I think you would notice that all of the Ignixarans like slowly get extremely impressed over the fact that they are galloping on these giant lizards that they ride, and Heath is just running next to them.
He's like
Just
marathon
trucking
running,
it.
yeah.
like, can you imagine
They're like,
watching
this
that
dude's
happen?
cardio.
You know, this is essentially a man keeping up with a horse almost.
Yes,
Like, the horse's
just
speed
running
is like
and
80, I
they'd be
think.
like
So they're a little
surprised
faster,
to
but-
begin with. They'd be like, "Wow, like he's really fast," and then as time goes on, they'd just be like,
Holy
What
crap!
the fuck is
What's this guy made of?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think your speed is I know because I have the riding lizard stat block because you're faster than the riding lizards are. So like, if you wanted to,
You're holding back.
I love that.
Like every once in a while, he accidentally runs faster, then he turns around and sees it and
Yeah.
slows down a bit.
Like Flash from The Incredibles, not
Yeah,
Flash,
yes,
Dash. You have to be, oh, hold back, wait a second.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
Wait,
guess,
go for a second. Go for a
you
second.
know, have you ever gotten to like a groove in running and you're just like, you know,
Yes.
forget?
in the zone, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to run. I used to like lead back when I was in military college. I used to lead one of the physical groups. So we broke them all into groups based on how good they were. And since I was up in the top group, they were like, "Hey, go lead the bottom group." And then I'm running, and I was going so slow. Like I was like, I will break it even below a jog. And I'm like, this is good. I'm just stay slow. And I'm just trying to like remind myself to stay slow. And I got so in my head to like remind myself not to leave them that I stopped checking in on them. And then I turned around and they were gone. And I had no idea where they were.
Yeah.
So I like run way back there. I come find like most of them were like barely jogging or walking. And I was like, what are y'all doing? Let's go.
Yeah. Definitely not real, Aaron. Out of shape.
Yeah, no.
New
Although,
Year's coming. You want to do some New Year's resolutions?
oh god,
Cardio.
I guess we could. If you pull me into it, I'll do it.
All right. Don't tempt me, Frodo.
My New Year's resolution involve books.
It's what?
Involve books. I'm not running.
I also think, totally separate from any D&D stuff, but a small group of us were planning on, I don't know if you're able to make it, sorry, I'm all over the place. We're thinking about getting together tomorrow to discuss, like, 2026 and, like, what we want out of it.
Yeah.
And just, like, talk like hopes and goals. I don't do resolutions.
I really love that.
So if you guys would like to come, I would love to have you. I would really love that. I'd love to hear what you hope for out of your 2026 and how I could support you in that. Inspiration for everyone for Awesome Secret Santa. Schwa. Schwa. Smack the lip. Pa.
I always feel if I do catch it, I'm like, go me. Like,
Yeah, right? Just so excited about yourself.
hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, so disaster detectives. As the Ignixaran band carrying you on their giant riding lava lizards, except for Heath, gallop across the desolate plain of the harsh winds where the kinband Tharund once dwelled. Slowly running down your energy as night has fallen, and you gallop beneath the stars and look out at the edges where the red glimmer of lava begins to slowly come back into view. Up ahead, where you have been galloping with Lizard Herme for a while now, and eventually got bit. A mighty bite, a mighty lizard to get through eventually the formidable armor of Kaizel Khordarr. I'm gonna grab a picture. Come upon, at first just once again reach a segment where lava veins flow. And this is particular, you guys would come upon this as well, but you're behind. So this is first to Kaizel and Aoife. You reach the end of the desolate dead zone and find again, the carved rivers and pools of lava. And you see Aoife, and you would know where you're headed, Kaizel. Again, still Sokari's city off to the side in the distance. But between that and another range of mountains, though it is dark now, you roll slowly up onto, and I say slowly not because you're going slowly, but because when things are far away, it takes the time, to a brighter segment of the land. And it doesn't take you long to see that the reason it is brighter, it seems like, are these pockets of magma? Are these, lava, sorry, on the surface it's lava. Are these, formations with lava flowing out of them? To find that what you see in the distance are groves of trees, much like what we would know as willow trees, spilling lava down in flows and then driplets at the end into the ground, but dark, not stone, but dark black wood of the trees they're made of. And that is what you see is a grove of those trees off in the distance before you finally stop. Kaizel, you would know this, and I was...
This is what you sent me. I read that.
No, I have not sent you this. It was just a reminder of this kinband and which one it is and what you would know.
While you want us to go while you do that?
No, just real quick to let you know. You would know that you are rolling up on the kinband Karista of the flaming petals.
This is so beautiful.
Like spark beats.
Sir, do not
Get
bring
out
such
some
evil
wood, sir.
upon us. The evil
There you
as an
go.
owl
There you
will
go.
swoop down upon you.
I've sent you the reminder. I'm gonna send more pictures, but not yet, because that is currently what you see is just a grove of lava trees between, is sort of in a valley between the two sides of a mountain range. Aoife and Kaizel, as you finally draw to a stop, your riding lizard exhausted, your smaller lizard contained.
Not exhausted, full of anger.
Yeah. The hour of polymorph is not yet up. Return to you.
So fairly, I think, quickly he would have makeshift a small camp, especially now that I know that it's night. Given shaped something for you to sit at, create a little fire, and then apologized and said that he needs a moment. At which he would have gone away and just dropped down to his knees in a meditative pose, and then just burned and radiated heat for a while. This for, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes or so. In mostly silence, until in the end he would whisper a couple of Ignixaran words, and then rise back up, and then come back, walk over to you. I apologize for that outburst. I just needed a moment. Thank you.
No need to thank me. It's understandable. That was a difficult experience. This place is beautiful, though. It's trees.
It is quite a unique place here in my land. So full of nature, unlike all of the others.
There are other places.
Yeah, but not like this.
That's true. There are, yeah, but that made it sound like other places don't have nature.
No.
There are other places full of nature, but this is, you are right that this is singular.
I am.
How does he know?
I apologize for your friends. It must have been very scary for them to reach closer to their ends. There is a powerful healer here in this land. Healer's not quite the right term. But she might be able to help them. She's their kinband elder. It's quite formidable.
I'm grateful that you would offer. I'm sure that it will help temper emotion considerably to know that there's a path forward.
They're on my kinband, and I've only crossed paths with them when we also cross tempers. But but it was a good time, and they. I think that we would be welcome if we explain.
Well, I'll do the talking. Nor can do the talking too. Yeah, I think she would at that point kind of rummage in her pack and pull out a little.
He would be during this time as you start to rummage away. He'd start to probably stone shape huts for everyone for when everyone arrives, starting to set up camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she would pull out a leather-bound book that, more than just a book, you can see letters and things wrapped inside, with corded leather. And I think she would undo it and then say, I actually have something that I was hoping to discuss with you that will probably sound strange. You introduced yourself to us as Khordarr, but I've heard your people calling you Kaizel. Is that your name? Like your first name?
Yes. Only my, what is it?
Mishkaren.
Mishkaren. Don't used to call me that, but, yes, Khordarr is was my parents' name, I think that's what you would call them. And it is a custom to, when one flame fades and brings forth another, you typically take their first name as your own last, and then you are given your first name, and so on and so forth. We can't both be calling each other Khordarr, that would be very weird. So yes, we call each other by our first names.
I ask because I believe I received a letter from you before we arrived, though I don't suppose you would call it a letter. I think she would pull out the stone and say, "Is this familiar to you?"
Go. I can't go further.
Your expression.
That was great.
He goes big wide eye for a second, like.
His eyes sort of flare.
Yeah. How do you have that?
It arrived in my mailbox.
Oh.
It might be easier if I just read the letter. And she would flip through her book and say,
Oh my god, is that a part of you? like a physical part of you?
Like his heart, perhaps?
and she would just, looking at her book, just reading verbatim off the page, not listening. Aoife, the winds have brought word that the path to the peaks has grown perilous. So stay where you are and wait for me, so that my heart may be at rest. I will come to you as fast as the flames can bear me. Ez Itzali Zure Eratza Seravari. Kaizel.
He's gonna. May I see that?
Of course.
Now he's gonna do some investigation checks.
Make an investigation check. Are you investigating to see if this is your
forgery.
setting stone?
Yeah.
You don't need to investigate.
Okay, yeah.
This is a piece of you. You recognize it immediately.
Okay.
Does it say, does she remember the voice too that came with the message?
Because she heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I able to, like, is that a one-time thing, or am I able to flare that up again and play it?
I think you could infuse it again.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You are not the intended recipient.
Okay, that is fair.
Oh, it went back up.
It's gonna reach out for your hand. And then, now I'm gonna flare it up.
It reignites. You hear it again. You now recognize, having traveled with him for a few days, the voice of Kaizel Khordarr.
Get it.
You recognize it for the voice you now know as Kaizel.
Yeah, I think she would be surprised as it started, but then she would start saying the words along with the letter, like, so that you could hear it. Like,
Yeah.
the same things that she
And the
said.
fact that it plays for her.
Yeah.
But you know
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
it
I'm
is
tracking.
indeed
I'm
intended
tracking.
for her. Yeah. Just making sure we're all on the same page.
Our resident wizard suggested, we've encountered time magic in our travels that has moved us back and forth through time. He has suggested that this may have hit a time snag and have come from the future.
I see. And has your friend translated for you?
He did? I'm assuming there are probably...
Did he translate my sweet nothings?
I'm assuming there were probably
Can
cultural
I somehow
nuances
say
that were
fate?
missing, but he did translate the literal meaning. Just what?
I do think, for the sake of just putting it out there, that you would know that the literal meaning, when you speak two languages, you understand that there are some things that don't translate directly across, and the literal meaning of Tesavari is not the colloquial.
Yeah, I gotta go look at both of those again
Sorry.
real quick.
If you need me to remind you, let me know.
No, I have it right here. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay.
We sit on the bench and we stare at the tree.
Does his internal flames like go a little bit turn blue, like a little warmer? You know?
You're not going to investigate this, sir.
I know. I'm just.
It is probably
I'm asking
warmer
God.
here.
We're just all
I'm asking God!
God, answer my question!
This is important. I need to know.
Lord, it's me, ya boy.
The disembodied peanut gallery opens up and looks out. And
goes, ooh.
The word that I gave you before is not the exact same. It just has some similarities. So I was right. It's not the exact same.
Okay, yeah.
After some uncomfortable moments of silence.
Long stretch of silence. There's only the sound of a lizard gnawing on some stuff.
I was gonna say Cecil's the one that looks over at him.
Cecil's like my guy.
Like all you hear is.
Yeah.
I think after several moments of silence, she would say, "So you can imagine my surprise when we walked out of the gate, and there you were."
But very surprising. And yes. This is awkward and confusing.
Certainly confusing.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know that anything.
Feel
Funny. And he's gonna like start to stone shape the armor pieces off that he's otherwise, but he is keeping his face plate on. Which I'm. That's
On one hand,
the faceplate stays on.
On the one hand,
I heard it after I said it.
Yep.
It was too late.
Yeah.
Mask stays on.
Chase,
I was like, I don't think that was an invitation to start stripping.
I missed you, period, last time, but also, like, people's lack of catching quotes was so painful. I was like, I have the DM and I can't catch all these quotes.
I think she would finally be like, "Would you like us back?"
DM, please tell me when we arrive. the little brother energy is it's so hard right now.
I think so as you offered out, he'll
no. It was meant for you. Keep it. For now, at least.
Oh, they smell so good.
What's in it?
Perhaps we can talk soon
about other things, like where you're from and what we're going to do about your friends being old now. That seems great. Then he realizes he's like holding your hand too long. And if I may, at this time, break of a little rock cage as you turn off from lizard form.
Oh no,
Yeah.
back in there.
And we're like, I like to think we're like doing this thing like a little too close, and he's like,
Yeah. If you didn't already have inspiration, I would give it to you.
oh, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, Hermes.
So plotting for how to fix your friends and their age. Yes, healer in the land.
Are your teeth okay? You've been biting a lot, Hermes.
I was biting a lot. Why are you guys keeping me as a lizard all the way down here?
You
Why did
He's
you
studying.
He's
He crossed the threshold.
imagine that?
And then
big
let
eye-
We'll latch on to this opportunity to mood change for a second and give you
Why?
like
Why
an
is the
incredulous
cage? Why is the cage? Why? Probably he's so pissed off he forgot the outside temperature and everything. He'd take the helmet off again. You know, like the motorcycle crash.
Yeah,
When you're pissed off, you take the helmet.
He's like ready to go fight. He's like, oh shit!
You take 11 points of
Oh yeah. And then he's like,
Let's
oh
do it live.
Give it to me, DM. Give it to me.
Yeah.
And then he puts it back even more. Probably he's just dangerous right now.
Is there smoke coming out of him?
Probably he's about to kill somebody. It'll be him probably, but it'll be him, man. You said 11?
Yes.
So, risk of pissing your friends off more. I did it because I thought it was funny. And you bit me, and I don't appreciate that. So I felt like
You think it's funny?
A little bit. Your time out as a lizard.
By the way, thank you. Thank you, Aoife. It was a good, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a fun time.
Isn't it so fun? It's great.
Yes, but I didn't like that you keep me all the way down here in a cage.
Well, if you were in the cage, you would come back to me again.
Yeah, I just need to come up with some kind of signal that I can give it to you, so you can turn back to me in my original form.
It was a little confusing because you continued trying to bite him even after the
Yeah, there's a
session
message
seemed
behind
over.
of it. Why would I buy an armor? For 1 hour. I tried 100 of times.
Mine is fine.
And did one success, but I didn't get it.
Mine is fine.
I'm not just like a fucking random wizard. I'm lizard.
My deepest apologies.
And he sits down and then just so sad now.
It's like you sit down
And then trying to, I don't know the mechanics, but trying to drink a Dreamleaf tea over the, helmet. Is it gonna, you see, probably you see steams coming from the helmet.
You can get it. You
Anyway,
can get it.
Can I get some?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was designed,
Drink some.
it was made by the dwarves of the dregs. They understand that you need, or the Sinclair.
Okay.
They understand that you need to be able to drink. I would say, actually, I know we've been joking about this, but I would say it's probably more like one of those Spartan designs with an open, so when you have it on,
I can eat and
it
drink
covers
something.
everything.
Does it have the onesie button flap?
Oh no.
Listen, these are things that I don't necessarily think about, and I think that's
Its
okay.
magic armor has got automatic waste disposal.
Automatic waste disposal. This is like, what's it called? Adolin and flippin' Shalon being like, but how do you poop in the shard plate?
So weird.
Okay. So, you said that, why is he sad?
They just shit themselves.
Because he was in a cage.
Later
All
on,
the way down here.
Gross, right?
Could never.
Cage you made me
Real
sad.
just
Gotcha.
accepted
Not
the
the
fate.
attacking, not the helpless
Yeah,
attacking of his
he was just
friends.
like,
Yeah, they can handle it.
Yeah, they got it. They got it.
Okay.
I believe that Hermes
Fine.
feels that way about Heath.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got this.
Yeah. And probably turn
Turn
back to
you back
Heath.
right after you fight.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to address with these two before the other group?
No.
He's gonna stone shape you a little
okay.
throne.
So I'll just apologize
to sit at.
when we get together.
He's stone shaped to a little throne.
I think Eva would come up.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a throne. It's not like a tiny little throne.
That would be.
That was funny.
That would be fun.
But no, when I say that, it's just we're not Game of Thrones stoning or throning here. Yeah, so just but a very regal-esque
A regular
chair.
sized
Chair.
throne.
Yes.
Eva would come up and cast Healing Word on you, having seen you just burn the shit out of your face. Yeah. Let's see.
Yep, still hot.
What does he keep doing?
Slowly you hear the building sound of.
By the way, is it still warmer or kind of colder?
Yeah,
And I assume that you knew this was a problem, and they do it the third time.
We're going up,
You
right?
can never
We're just
predict.
climbing up.
You're going
You want to see if
west.
the temperature changes.
West.
Yeah, we haven't really started.
Yeah, we haven't changed.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, you haven't ascended onto the
Not
mountain.
enough
You're just
to
going
matter to us.
further west.
It's 5
You said
degrees out here.
investigation?
Yep.
11 plus
Or
12.
nature. I'll allow nature as well.
Same.
You get 9 hit points back.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Huh?
Almost.
13.
13. It's extremely hard to tell.
And his sig.
Because you don't have
Yeah.
like a thermostat or a thermometer. You just have how badly your skin burns.
So it's not
But it
anything
feels
unusual.
like it's a little bit hotter.
Ooh.
He just said it's 5 degrees hotter here. I said the temperature hasn't changed, and he said no, it's 5
Oh.
degrees hotter here.
It's hard to tell the difference, but it feels like
Worse than before.
a little bit. It feels like, man, that feels even worse than before. There is the slowly building sound of the rolling of lizard feet upon the earth as as your band gallops up to you. You see them a little bit after the sound reaches you, coming up to you. You see them a little bit after the sound reaches you, coming. And the Ignixaran band that you're with roll into the glow of the willow trees around you and rejoin.
I get off the lizard and I kind of hold Nora's ring out and I just like kind of whisper to it like, Nora, we're here if you want to come out, and just like kind of hold it out in front of me.
One question real quick. Remind me, I have it in my notes, but I figure you guys know.
Did you pick up the stone?
How much
He
it went
was
in with
wearing
him.
a stone. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You got it back right before.
Kazun aged 40 years to be 67.
Yep.
Nora aged 10 years to be how much?
44.
44. And
Heath
Heath aged 20
40.
years. Say again?
48 total.
Oh, so
So that's how old they're all.
and this is
rolling
the first time I'm seeing them in like age, right?
in.
Oh no,
You
I was aware
saw
of it
that
as a
you were
lizard.
aware when Nor got hit. I think as a lizard, which you wouldn't have been processed, was when
It's such a great story.
Kazun and Heath are new for you.
My goals for
Heath has a larger
Belly.
beer gut.
And they're both the more like visibly
Yeah.
changed because Kazun aged more and his age means more.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So not as visibly changed, but a little bit. What would you say the difference of 10 years does to Noor?
I think
it's quite the silver
he-
fox.
at 44.
He's a half elf and only 44.
okay.
I
Well,
think,
yeah,
I think
right,
it's
right,
good.
right.
Maybe not.
Well, privately, assuming that he could inspect himself in the ring, he's gonna check and see if the ice has climbed any further.
Oh, that's so close.
That does not happen.
Okay, thank God.
It has seemed to stay. You do. Your
What's your wedding?
skin has a strange
For science. I'm doing this for science.
bluish
Not for my own
tint
needs.
to it.
Okay.
Almost like if your blood ran a slightly different color.
Okay. The other thing I at 34, I think Nor kind of baby face still was almost boyish looking, like that kind of like fuller face, like livelier, I guess, almost. And with 10 years, I think he's gotten more haggard. Like hair is shaggier, eyes are deeper set, like more prominent creased lines. Like he looks like someone. It looks like 10 years of being 10 years of being disappointed.
Oh man, that really hit me in the feels. I think in addition to that, though, almost a what's the word for like? Man, I've really been struggling with words lately.
You were killing it yesterday.
Thank you. Yesterday I do feel like I was killing it. Almost a counterpoint. Like looking both haggard, eyes more deeply set, more worn down. And yet your features are sharper. There's a severity and an angularity to them that is a little bit more pronounced. Very dark fayish in concept. Yeah, so that is what Nor looks like as he pops back out of his ring. As you do, Sokari, who was riding with Kazun, goes, oh, and he slides off of his lizard and like pats you by the shoulders, and he's like, good. Strange.
Well said.
But good.
Currently.
Good to me. Turns off to go check on everyone else. Our two other aged folks, do you want to describe what 20 and 40 years have done to yourselves?
So for Heath, as previously described, his gut is a little bit bigger, as if he's been drinking more at the pub or too much at the pub consistently. Otherwise, his beard will have, of course. Well, I don't think he has a beard usually. In this case, I think he would have a beard and like be very much like have specks of gray in it.
Absolutely. Specks of gray. My brother's 35 and his gray has 35. He's 39 now. My brother's 39 and his hair is gone completely gray.
Yeah, 41. I just sold it.
That's fair. It's very different depending on
who. Yeah, so for him, he's got, significant splotches of gray in it. Of course, his hair would be a little bit more faded because it's still blonde, so it's like it's turning a less bright. Otherwise, yeah, he still has like, he's still pretty muscular up top. It's just, definitely he's been down to pub a bunch.
Still muscular, a little bit less lean.
Yeah, less lean. And of course, as he rolls in, he's like,
all of the Ignixarans get off their lizards and they're like patting their lizards and making sure they're okay, but they also all like swing by towards you and just most of them like muttering things in Ignixaran that sound very just sort of wonder filled and praising like
he lays down like and is just fully prone on his back just
Kazun, you maybe now only kind of realize, like, seeing Kazun at this age, how young Kazun has looked this whole time. Because Kazun was only 27, which is, like...
For a dwarf.
Barely into young adulthood for a dwarf. Like, and, yeah, now he looks, I would say, close to what Josh looks like now. Like, he's got some specks and strands of gray hair kind of just peeking through in his beard. What was like a luxurious, smooth, like oiled beard is now more scratchy and like more like rough. And yeah, just the patterns of how the gray streaks in his hair just seem kind of like scattered about in kind of like a way that doesn't really make sense from a natural, like, aging.
You all roll up. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, like he would kind of like gather Nor and come over to Heath.
We're both standing over him, laying on the ground.
Or like be above him, and I'm gonna like just prestidigitation the rune, the Awaz rune, and he'll say, "I don't know if you remember this rune. This was one of the ones that was affecting Umber's Rest when we cleared the curse from Umber's Rest, and." We countered this with the Issa rune at the time. This is the rune for altar, and it is what has afflicted us. But I don't think that Issa is going to be what we need to remove this from us, because Issa is about stasis and preservation, and I feel like that would just lock us in where we're currently at.
Is there... So there's alteration, there's preservation, is there reversal? Can a rune only be countered by one other rune?
We do not know yet.
What the fuck are you on about?
Click down.
What the fuck?
We've been
I'm
inflicted.
pregnant.
We have been inflicted by time magic again.
Oh, shit.
The three of us are
Aging, you mean?
older now. Mhm.
No wonder it's so fucking hard to run.
So all the hammer get closer to Heath and then says, "Has it been really that long?"
How long was I a lizard?
How long was I a lizard for?
Everybody's got 8.
That would be hysterical. Because of all the people who should not age very much, the first two people he sees are the people who do not age very much.
Yeah.
How long have I been a
How long have I been a lizard?
That would make my joke, like I thought it was funny to leave you as a lizard, awful.
For 60 years.
Way
So all these
different.
like, "Oh, cousin, aging looks good on you," and then just put like little punch on the head.
Well,
You see,
I'm still on the ground, so you like poke with your toe or something?
maybe like on the foot. And
Yeah.
Oi.
You see how they like punch you on the floor?
Oh, you
Oh,
fucking
grumpy old man.
You fucking bit me! You bastard!
Oh, okay. I bit you, and I.
Oi.
Like while they're doing that, Kazun is going to just like kind of like scooch away a little bit and turn to Khordarr and show the rune to him and ask, does this rune mean anything to you or to your people?
Can I do an investigation check or a history check?
You know nothing about the Awaz rune. The Awaz?
Yeah.
Awaz
Awaz.
rune.
No.
I think Aoife would, in her
You-
notebook.
It would be like, this is not a rune I know or recognize. It's not that you're unfamiliar with runes, but this
Yeah,
is not
but
one
he
that
named
you're
it.
familiar
He
with.
said, "Are you familiar with this specific?"
Yeah,
rune?"
exactly,
So,
exactly.
um,
And he
I've never seen it- I've never
prestidigitated
seen
it
it.
for you.
Yeah, I'm showing
so you could
visuals.
see it as well. That's not one you're familiar with.
I think Aoife would then, in her notebook, draw this rune. She wouldn't know what it is. And she would say, "This happened when Herme was possessed." I figured you would want to know.
Can I make a check to identify that rune?
Absolutely. Make me an Arcana check. Kaizel.
Yes.
Right here.
I'm about to write you.
Guidance.
Oh, please do. Please write me.
Okay.
That one, you do know.
I was
Oh.
going to help him to explain like what I felt.
Absolutely,
Like,
absolutely.
Can I give him an advantage or
Okay.
something?
Yeah.
Would you like to? Okay.
You can roll
What
an
was your
advantage.
inspiration? You wanna still
I'm
burn
gonna
yours?
still use the inspiration.
Okay.
But he begins to explain to you. That's
Yeah, like
awesome.
what-
Yeah, that's sick. What he felt and what was happening internally as that happened.
That's gonna be
That was so sick.
That was good.
It came with its own sound effects.
Little bubble.
The dream lifting.
that's gonna be a 30.
Oh.
You are a good boy. A good sweet boy. A 30. Fuck yeah. Alright, so you are looking at the Daga's rune.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I should look up the pronunciation of all these runes. Dagas is how I'm gonna say it though. Yeah, fucking 30. Yeah, this rune is familiar to you because it is one of the more is more familiar to you than definitely than the others you've run into, because it's more often used in the halls of Magma Hearth. It is one of the runes associated with flame. It specifically is known as the Rune of Dawn and symbolizes awakening, certainty, reformation, illumination, completion, and hope.
Aoife, when did you see that room? Oh, well, okay, yeah, because you told me about when you got possessed.
As the ghost entered Herme, this flickered briefly over his head.
Was it inside of me or inside of armor?
It was over you. It was like
the rune was, but he's
up
talking
above
about
your
the
head.
ghost.
The ghost.
It was like infused inside of the armor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's just gonna be like a light bulb moment for Kazun, and I'll say, wait, I know this rune. This is the rune that, in many of our works, it's the final rune that we inscribe on the item before it is considered completed. It is the one that brings all the other runes into life or activity. It's the rune for the dawn, and it represents the change from night to day, but also from nothing to awakening and life and mindful thinking. So I'm wondering if this can be used to restore those spirits to life. If perhaps we can get them to possess this armor again, and then perhaps destroy the armor with one of your swords. Maybe this rune represents that spark that you've been saying.
Please don't
or it
destroy
could be a
right now.
combination.
Yeah. Please don't destroy it right now. I'm wearing it. I need it.
Combination of dawn and
I experienced it. Sorry.
and torch, which is another one that I believe is likely associated with this Bromkari. And Kaizel, the rune on your blade, can you tell me what that rune represents to your people?
One second, I gotta check something. Okay, yeah.
I'm sending it right now, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I have this one at the ready.
Yes, good.
This is I'll make sure I say this right.
Rideho.
Rideho?
Is how I.
That's how I was saying.
Rideho.
Nice.
This would be the rune of shaping or journey, as some call it. It just symbolizes travel, rhythm, spontaneity, evolution. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta back up you all. It felt first time.
Hey, no, sir.
I'm going to show the Kenaz rune, which is the one, I don't have it on hand, but it just looks like a little like less than sign, basically. And say, do you recognize this rune? Does this one mean anything to your people?
About to find out.
I sent it.
Okay, here we go.
Make
what was the name?
Kenaz?
Kenaz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you make maybe You make a roll.
Yeah, to know how much you know. Make me either a history or a religion roll.
Okay, well, those are probably two very different stats for me.
Probably.
So we're gonna probably go. They're not great either way. They are the same modifier. Ooh, I'll take it. 17.
Nice. Yes,
I pulled
Kanaz,
0.
the rune of the forge, represented by the torch, symbolizing vision, creativity, inspiration, improvement, and vitality. It is the rune of creation, as far as you're concerned.
Of the runes you've listed here that I would know, are they all considered sacred?
These
are there any that are?
These 4 to you.
Are there any that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are there any that are held higher than the rest, or these just all to me?
Is personal to individuals.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there might be one that among these that Kaizel holds higher than the rest. There's not one by religion, by what's the word? There's not one spiritually taught as being more sacred than the rest. Make me a religion check real quick.
While he's doing that, can you repeat the terms that I had that went along with Dagas?
Dagas, yes.
And are we
The
just
rune
chilling?
of reformation.
That's so much worse.
Setting up camp.
Dawn.
Nah. I'm gonna use my dice special dice for gold.
Symbolizing awakening.
I just used it. I just haven't handed it yet.
Certainty. Illumination.
One better
Completion.
than my original roll.
And as I said,
9.
first and foremost, reformation.
I'm so sorry. Like it pulled up the emoji thing. Awakening.
You're good. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send
Okay.
it real quick.
I can send it to you.
Yes, Peter.
Okay.
No, what did you? 9?
Yeah. He spent his inspiration and his dice.
That's so sad. Sometimes the dice tell the story. Yeah, what I just said stands. It's really an aspect of individuality. These are sacred to your people, some more than others, and specifically to you. But as far as whether any, stand out is really an individual thing, something nags at the back of your mind, Kaizel, about the Arazun kinband having an opinion about what is most sacred among them, but you're not able to remember specifically.
So upset. I can't fix this. I get more intel.
So Raidho, Dagas, and Kenaz seemed important to you. Are there any other runes like this that are important in your culture?
There are. But maybe we speak about them in private.
Sure.
Walk with him to like one of the huts we make, and then when we both walk in, close it. And then I'm gonna bring a little blue flame.
You guys see Darrell look over there like.
Probably same with Priya as well.
Yeah. Priya and
There's-
Darrell.
Say
And I'm not
I'm
involved.
gonna speak in my tongue.
In Igni?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, wait a second then. I'll have to take 11 minutes to
He's
realize
so
how to
sweet.
comprehend.
Hold on.
He said I need 10 minutes.
I love this old guy.
Yeah, no, I'll actually wait for you to do that. So
they disappear into the dome for more than 10 minutes.
yeah, and then whenever you're done.
Yeah.
What has happened? What has happened? Also, what has happened?
Yeah.
You're doing such a good job role playing. There's like slight language barrier.
She's doing her best.
It's very hard to do, actually.
Yeah, you're doing
Someone
great.
who's attempted to do that, yeah, it's hard.
Easy one.
Sure.
I think sharing knowledge.
Alright.
Truth.
Ritual?
You are now sickly.
In
Old.
I could see how you
I do
would.
not know this word.
So that is a fair question.
Yes. What? Yeah, you got that tossed up now.
Was it the same rune that appeared above them when they were aged?
No.
No, different one. There was a different room for possession and a different room for aging.
We have been clearly affected by magic, and time has been advanced for us, taken from us. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, or how we would reverse it, or even if we could.
Time makes you sickly.
Yes. I mean, put simply, yes.
When you look around, you see the handmaid is the same.
It's
I
like
think she would even would say outsiders. Time passes, we die.
it's
Time
not,
magic,
You see
and now
Herman
he
next to
has
me.
less.
Yeah.
Time magic. Now he has less time before dying.
More?
Hermit, it's.
let's put it this way.
I am a half elf.
If you
Yeah,
live,
are you an elf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half. Yeah,
Huh?
half elf.
Yeah,
Half
so
of
you're
that,
the
yeah.
same race. He's like, no, you've lost so much. You're gonna lose him any moment now.
Listen,
it's like lava, weight, turns to rock,
Oh, that's so
same change.
Norm.
He's turning
That's different.
Nor
Different.
momentarily freezes.
I got one.
He's like, shit, how does he know?
Is like freezes at he's turning to rock, and then just yes, that's except unlike rock that can be reheated into lava. There is no cycle for us in the way that there is for you all.
Our death forever.
This I know. I learn. There is not no cycle, but this erosion of time, very strange, very different. This is not a curse.
This is the effect of some ill magic, some sort of curse. But this would happen to each of us naturally over the course of time. The flame consumes its fuel and grows smaller until it is eventually put out. We too burn until we expire.
This is cruel.
I'm glad you think so.
Kaizel mentioned a healer that we may be able to visit.
A healer.
A healer.
Because it was a little. Well,
Coming back to you guys. 10 minutes of it has elapsed. Thank you, Peter.
Yeah.
Do you have inspiration already?
I just used it all. That'd be great.
Did you save making her a drink?
I did.
Did
He'd be doing that shit.
But halfway through, I was like, this is the way.
He do be doing that. Ready? Go. This is
Love it.
the way. Yo, this magical girl made me laugh out loud.
It's great.
I got everybody's gender swap version, but I'm gonna wait for the end of
But did you
it.
see the new one that Peter posted?
Did you?
I did. I
So
took
funny.
yours and then told ChatGPT to make it more anime and more prismatic.
Oh.
It's fantastic.
I did. I
So
took
funny.
yours and then told ChatGPT to make it more anime and more prismatic.
Oh.
It's fantastic.
It just came in, yeah.
He's gonna
Oh, I didn't
clap
get
his
it
hands
up
together
there.
at the little blue flame here hovering, and then he's gonna split them into 4, and they're gonna be 4 symbols. And I'm gonna send to you information, but I'm gonna explain to him the symbols.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to him that. So yeah, for a minute he's gonna go on and on about each one, and then let me send them to you first, so that way you can. if you
I'll
so-
send it to him
Just
so
send
that
it
you
to him,
can so that you can
perfect.
roleplay. What is the sort of like the tone with which Kaizel is conveying this information?
Stoically trusting. Is the best I can come up with. And then when he's finally done, he's gonna light another one right at the tip of his fingers. And this one will be red to just like mark it as different. And it's gonna be whatever the rune for intellect is. And this one is on you. All of you seem to have a touch of essence and divinity on you. Actually, I wouldn't call it divinity because it's all fey involved.
He's got
His is, yeah,
a
yeah,
touch
yeah.
of
Oh, yeah.
divinity. She has a touch of divinity.
We're getting
But
there.
yeah, for them, it's, you might call it magical, you might call it fey, you might call it
Gusto.
of the old world.
That touch of deadly.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Moxie.
Into the old world.
There got some luck to there, kid.
I'm a little rusty, but if I'm correct, this is the rune of intellect. And so I come to you with 2 questions, if you can call them such things. First, is do you think that you can find a way to fix this?
The
This land,
ghosts.
Ghosts. That is. Oh. I thought you were grabbing it to get yourself a drink. And I was like, girl, that's very spiked. I honestly don't know that if I were to cut all of those ghosts down in either form, that it would. I have no idea if that would help and bring them back. But if you think you have a plan and an idea, this is enough. He's gonna like gesture back to the rune that he's holds hovering. This is enough for me to trust your plan. With that trust given, I must also say I'm wary of one of your companions. I've gotten everyone's name at this point in time, right? Yeah. I went around and asked everyone's name. So yeah, a little bit. So I'm gonna see. What was her rune?
Shakios!
The one you call Priya. There was something wrong with her.
The accent. Buria.
Sorry. I'm in rare form right now.
You all have this runes of the old world.
What was that?
The hardest is all wrong. It is twisted, and I should use flame talk. I don't know what would be twisted for flame.
Well, you know, paladin talk, and it's desperate.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to hit paladin talk.
Fair point. Fair point.
Melted or warped?
Warped, yes. Warped would be what he uses. It is warped and wrong and changed, much like how the spirits we just encountered are not what they should be. Though I'm not saying they are like the spirits. It's hard to explain. But it is wrong. It is wrong, much like they were wrong. I don't know your friends, but if I did not know you all better and had not already been in allied, I would not consider her an ally.
Okay, couple of things. First of all, was I can't remember that far back. Was I with Priya when she was at the tree of truth?
Elsewhere.
You were with her when you were at the Tree of Truth.
And so we saw the leaves cutting her and stuff at the tree.
You saw the leaves cutting her. You saw her the change as they were repelled. After, I don't think you guys, and remind me or correct me if I'm wrong, Allison, but you sensed the presence of Koros and the voice of Koros. I don't think they heard or felt that,
Right.
but there was a repelling of
like
the
all the
leaves.
leaves got like blown away from
Yes.
her. Yeah.
And a protective aspect of that, where they sort of withdrew from their interrogation and were like, my bad.
Didn't realize.
Additionally, above table a little bit, I don't, just to remind that this happened, I don't know, only you can decide if Kazun would remember this or think of this, but if you recall, you ran into a warped rune of your own when you went in. It was the rune of intellect, but you did run into as he describes, like the rune that is attached to her is warped. That might bring to mind for Kazun that experience that you guys had, because you ran into your own.
I basically corrected it when I wrested it away from what I think is Nemesin.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just pointing out that you guys have run into something like that before. That's all.
Thank you.
I appreciate the point. Sometimes I don't always remember.
Yeah, it's hard.
Let me draw my own conclusion, but I do appreciate
Yes,
the point.
and like that's
So
what
this
I
is
always
something that
worry
happened
about is
last
that people
year.
think that I'm leading
Yeah.
them to something, and I'm just trying to like remind us of the information that we would have.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you and know you better for that. So
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that too, because like that was a point in the campaign where it's like I don't know that we were on the rune shit as much
Right.
as we are on the rune shit now.
Yeah.
So it's like
You're
Yeah,
like,
that
that's
was-
an interesting tidbit,
that was-
and now
yeah,
it's like,
that
this
was
could be
before-
important.
Yeah.
Hitting that
I
rune
dove into it at
gone
numbers.
just much.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
time it was like this is something happening in the gloam.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
yeah. Now it's like this is
There's something happening everywhere.
Everything's a room.
So to answer your first question first, I'll hold out my hand and I will flash the Thurasaz, Jera, Awaz, and Awaz runes for you, and I will send you those in the chat
okay.
afterwards. And I will say these, I believe, belong to another entity like Ramkari. And I believe that entity's name is Nemesin. and it is one that oversees time. There was a village in Aoife's forest that was afflicted by some sort of curse wherein they were reliving the same few minutes over and over and over for it must have been weeks, yeah. And we were able to unravel that magic and restore that town. That is thus far the only effect of these beings that we've been able to overcome. But that is the reason behind our journey here, is to learn more and to expand our ability to counteract these disasters, whether they be natural or more unnatural, like the one that afflicted those people. The runes that you and I have shared today, I think will help that in quite a bit. I'm getting a picture of how it seems Bronkari has pieced together your people from her powers. And I think that we can, with her help, recreate that. Towards your second question, I am surprised you're able to see those runes on us still. I thought we had utilized that power in escaping from another one of those entities, Thealarin, the entity associated with growth and protection and consumption of the forest of Aoife's homeland. Those were, each of us unlocked one of the rooms, and they led us to his veil where we encountered him, and we drew upon their power in escaping from him. The rune, the intellect rune, and I'll show that again as well, like, I believe was in the possession of Nemesine when I claimed it. I reached through to some other space and it was distorted and warped when I found it. I was able to correct it as I brought it from that other place into our realm or myself, or I'm not entirely sure how it worked, but yeah, we've seen these runes corrupted and bent like that before. I personally think that may be part of the effect of these people controlling the Titans with these artifacts and bending them to purposes against their natures. I think, well, we are all aware that something is going on with Priya. She's discussed with us, like, the nightmares and stuff, right? Plus we, like, caught her, like, she wouldn't wake up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you bring up, I feel like you talked about maybe sharing with Aoife what had happened in the flower.
Yeah, I don't think she told us all about that.
Did you tell people about that?
I know we talked about it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because you were
Because you
discussing-
asked, you were like, hey, is this your thing? And I'm
Hey,
like, doesn't feel like
you
my
doing
thing.
this?
I don't remember exactly what we talked about, but at some point you approached her to ask for help trying to
Right,
regrow.
to regrow.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
so-
what I remember.
And I used the gold liquid from that for her weapon.
You did.
Too, so we,
So I
we
think that's
shared
my question
a
is,
little bit.
did Priya share more widely with the group what
Yeah.
happened? Fair enough.
I find it very thematically funny that the cleric is the one that's desecrated, that I'm sus up, and the warlock is the one that isn't.
Like, hey, that's divine.
He's like, hey, great.
Not a great divine, but anyway. She has been discussing her troubles with us, and we think that she may be under attack from some entity or something, but her god is shielding her and protecting her from this.
I told you you sense divine energy from both of them, right?
There's also a lot of desecration.
Yeah.
Over there, yeah.
Desecrated divinity, but divinity nonetheless.
It's interesting that you see that her rune is warped. That actually may help us quite a bit in getting to the root of the problem. I think
like
we
we don't do anything
will
to
discuss that with her.
Please just ask. Before we go, I figure the nature of which I chose to speak privately makes this known, but in case it is not share what I've shared with you today. Do as you will with your information about your own companion.
What information would you not like me to share? The runes?
He's gonna flare up all 4 of the other runes. Just that perhaps it's better if I say no more. I'm undo the door.
Well, wait. Before you go.
Wait. No. I don't close it back up.
I don't know how we can work through these problems without discussing that I feel they're integral to solving these problems.
One dwarf alone trying to share information with the entire party.
Have I told you my title among my people already?
I don't remember if you had or not, so we'll say no.
I think I specifically did not when
Okay,
I
alright,
Yeah,
well,
because you weren't sure what you were stepping into yet.
No.
You said you were from Clan Fireforge.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
But I
also
don't
just
think
a
that you get your
conscious
title.
decision that Kazun has made, is that he's not going to lead with his title because he wants to earn respect rather than be given it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
so
gonna be
cool.
like, I got a PhD in rune magic.
You
yeah,
don't tell
basically.
me not to talk about rune.
Among Clan
The term
Fireforge,
is
my
doctor.
title is Rune Master. I am, for better or for worse, the remaining expert among our people in rune magic. And at one time, our clan founder, Durgrim, walked with Brahmkari, was her friend, knew her runes. They are as intrinsically a part of our history as they are yours, and we have lost that over time. The runes, like dagas, as I mentioned, we inscribe that on most of our magic items that we produce. It is the rune we use to awaken our magic, and we have for centuries. Kenaz, I have plans to inscribe that rune above the entryway to the new Hall of Runes when it is built, to inspire inspiration in our students. I don't want to discount that these are sacred to your people, but these are universal runes, and they do not, I believe, belong to anybody.
Okay.
Whispers. I'm doing some good representing.
I have a question about timing wise of you being able to awaken the book.
Mm-hmm.
That obviously was before we were summoned.
Yes. I woke. It was like 2 weeks before. Like literally, like I woke in the book, and the next day I left Magma Hearth to go to Human.
So when the disasters became imminent,
Like it
Or
was
starting
it was
to be-
after the Hollow
the
Runes had
scar.
been destroyed.
yeah. And then while these other things were happening,
Mm-hmm.
so when the disasters became more prevalent, more whatever, and you were able to awaken.
Yeah, but it was a new book too. I never was able to awaken the books that I was studying in the Hall of Runes. It was Delana was my teacher, and when she died, I broke into her house and stole her book
Right.
and awoken that one because I knew her better.
It does raise a question, though, about why then.
That was like, because I went back and read, like I was like, okay, I need to go back and remind myself, like, what was happening? Like, when did this happen? When did this happen? When did this happen? When did this
I
happen?
mean, is it like there was like a power vacuum, like the lack
Right,
of
exactly.
other rune
Those
masters
those other people
Like,
were
yeah,
allowed the gate to
something-
open
Right.
Something
for
pushed a little
exactly
on the
like
lever.
the Slayer died, so then therefore you were
yes, yeah.
like you were called.
Buffy.
Yeah.
Either that or do the people
Well, there was other rune casters that were still alive at that time too.
Right.
Like my 4 students were all still alive. At that
Right,
point.
but no other rune masters. No one else
No
would have
rune
awakened.
masters, yeah.
Yeah.
do the people in the books that are inscribed and set to be awakened, do they have any agency over
Being able to be awakened.
their own awakening?
We don't know.
That's a DM question.
I was just asking him timing wise
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
when he was able to awaken his boat. Like obviously before we were summoned, but it was when some of these disasters kind of came to a head.
It was actually after we were summoned because Delana had already gotten her
Delana's
summons.
the one who got the summons
Yeah.
as the rune master
Right.
of Magma Hearth, and he.
But before we met up, like
Yes.
he was able to awaken because that's why he left.
Yes.
Because we were saying, was it a timing? Did she allow him to awaken her book?
It was definitely not a timing thing because he worked a long time. It wasn't like a matter of putting in the time.
Right.
Because he tried to awaken a book for a long time.
Right. So we're not
Before that,
timing wise as far as like, yo, he put in 10,000 hours there.
I see.
But timing wise as what was happening.
Timing
And-
wise, as in like she was saying, like Slayer died,
Like,
so now there's a
like
new
the
Slayer.
Like the Slayer died.
Yeah,
and therefore
listen,
she's-
Buffy reference.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's like there were no other rune masters, so then step up.
Yeah, the universe attempted
Like,
to set it right.
Right, kind of like, okay, well. And then with this, you were asking, like, if these people who have died in their books, do they have any agency over who was allowed to
Yeah,
awaken
make me a
them?
religion check.
I love when we are having these conversations and then she calls for one of us to do a check. It's like,
Oh,
A clue.
It's a really good question. Yeah.
yeah.
Don't forget to give yourself guidance.
yes, exactly.
I feel guided by the power of Koros.
By the power of knowledge.
Referring to all
This
the
is
secrets
definitely
that
for
Chorus has
knowledge.
shared. Yeah.
This is, in fact, a check on whether, in her forging of secrets,
And
she has run across
investigation,
something.
You said
Nope, religion.
a religion. 14.
Not bad, not bad. Not above moderate though. It doesn't meet moderate though. So we were doing a check to see in your collecting of secrets of secrets and knowledge over time, had you perhaps learned of the ways of rune keeping in Magma Hearth. I think that you have not specifically run across any knowledge of this, but you know where such knowledge might be attained.
Alright, so get back.
So have you guys concluded your conversation?
Well, did you leave me with a question? I'm trying to remember if you specifically.
Last thing I said was just that, like, I don't believe that. I don't want to discount that they're sacred to you, but I believe that these runes are universal and don't belong to any one people.
Yes.
Yeah, so he will respond to that. There's something else he said in there that was also fire. I don't know what it was.
You started with the line of like, I don't know how to keep these private and address the disasters, but he said it way better than that. And that was just
He
starting
said, these runes are universal, and they belong to all of us.
That's not mine, but that was the most.
That was a fire.
Like, they were integral to solving the problem.
He'll turn back. I have not lived as long as many elders have. But nor am I young. From all I have known, you are the best of your people. You should be proud. I did not keep the secret from you for secrecy's sake. It's simply that they are important to me. And as you say, your people lost their way. I do not seek to lose mine. If there are things I can share, I will. Just as you will likely know better the questions and answers you need than I do.
Appreciate it.
I'm still speaking Igni, so this is great. He's gonna put a hand on your very far down shoulder, I guess.
Yeah, this is the tallest and shortest member of the party rolling up together.
Then you're a good leader to your people here. And then he'll turn.
Speaking Igni, that word would come to you as elder.
Yeah.
Youngest.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
You actually are the oldest now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go whisper to Darrell to keep an eye on Bria.
She goes, oh, I am.
You're so wise and wonderful, and the only person I can truly count on at the end of the day.
Oh,
I
like
appreciate
what?
you
Is
so
there
much.
like a negative reason I need to be doing that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Again,
He's
Kaizel
gonna,
totally off
can I request an insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because at the man, that's so bad. This will be funny.
Kaizel's
we'll see
in
what
love
it-
with himself. Or,
Yeah, so at the mention of romance again, he's gonna get all flustered all over again. Thinking about something very different than his current circumstance.
What'd you roll? You're like,
a 3.
Yep.
I don't think I have any bonuses to. Well, I guess I have some to deception.
Insight?
Well, I would be trying to like put on a performance and deceive, so I was letting her roll insight against me.
Oh, request an insight check from me.
Yeah.
You didn't make that clear.
My bad.
Yeah, you.
And what'd you roll?
Yeah, 7.
She outrolls you for
Yeah.
sure.
So just to,
Which,
I think
this is
because
your
yeah,
sister,
yeah,
like-
she would know when I'm being out of the norm. So he's just suddenly out of the norm with it, and not very much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then keep 2 eyes, I guess.
Where is it?
The thought of y'all having this interaction and Aoife trying to avoid Heath, just like.
Also, the different sibling interactions. Hey, different siblings
He
have
walks by
different
and she's like,
dynamics.
writing letters, man. I don't know what to tell
I
you.
don't know what to tell you.
Writing letters is more
Letters-
sus.
Letters don't write themselves.
If you're writing
She let her just like literal scribbles.
if you're
She
writing
can draw pictures and put her words in the pictures, so it could be literally anything.
Yeah, she sort of like
Dad, this shit
was
is crazy.
slightly, she was slightly distracted, but she like keys in, and she goes,
No!
and she goes,
With it to speak.
she goes, it's Sonari. What is happening with you?
What?
Whatever do you mean?
It has been some days since you have taken your mask down.
It has been a long journey. It is nothing.
Exonati, do not bullshit me.
Love this woman.
She says a phrase in Igni that comes out to mean she basically says, "I am not the new spark."
Yeah, love it. That's so good. Give me 1 second.
Real quick
He's
pause.
gonna say-
Okay.
Do you wanna? He'll get serious for a second. And he'll say, I'm gonna mix languages here. Saying of the past couple days, Getrarats. And it is been best not to show.
Are you doing this so that they don't know?
Yes.
Bro, all this is above table anyway.
Well,
They're not
there's
hearing any of
reasons.
this conversation.
There's reasons.
Okay.
We're gonna get there. That's no. Yeah. It has been best not to show.
She claps you on the shoulder and then pulls you into a quick hug. And she says, "I will watch the pretty one if I must."
It's gonna.
Really got to get her out of that armor.
Not in this land.
I'm sure there are other ways.
I mean, maybe they can
I do have a question.
swap. It's like seeing the stone.
We should broach that subject.
And I can broach that subject.
The tiny hut. In normal circumstances, it protects you like if it's cold outside. The tiny hut is warm and cozy and temperature regulated. Does that work here?
I will double check, but I am given to say yes.
This
No.
brings me great joy.
Before you
Does that work here?
I will double check, but I am given to say yes.
This
No.
brings me great joy.
before you
Gosh.
I want to hear this, but we're pausing real quick to do a time
checking.
consideration check. Obviously, we got into the game like an hour and a half later because of Secret Santa. No
So
regrets.
worth it. No regrets.
But do we want to run a little bit late tonight, or do we want to come to a natural conclusion and bring the rest of the stuff tomorrow? I'm not saying we're gonna cut off hard here, but we'll end within the
I'm
next.
good
2
to go
weeks.
whenever. I don't have.
I'm happy to stay.
Nice.
I am
Yeah.
happy to continue.
Same.
Keep going.
I'm the only one with work tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. So let's go.
I have work.
I have work.
I have in
Oh
fact.
god.
Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is
Yeah,
Friday.
we all have work. We just
Exactly.
we.
Okay,
They are
my work
lucky-
is often means I
They're
get up at
lucky I'm
4:30 in the
showing up to
morning.
half-ass it.
So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have a an appointment at like
not
8
tomorrow.
o'clock.
Tomorrow,
so it's gonna suck,
yeah,
but-
yeah,
My
tomorrow.
boss will get back
Nine.
to me.
All right. Are we cool with doing an 11 cutoff?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Are you?
I will let you guys. Legit though, I will let you guys know if I need to cut off earlier. I withhold the right at any point in
As
time to be
always,
like,
you
and
have.
I've hit my
End of the
barrier.
road.
Let's just roleplay so she doesn't have to say shit anymore. Alright.
That's all appreciated.
So-
I will look at Tiny Hut. Continue.
Heath,
Wait, no. Heath was there we go.
Heath has been
Yeah, he starts going towards Nora.
lurking, and as you split off, Heath comes up and does the sort of like chest stop, and
Careful there. Well, actually, he's gonna say above board. He was about to say, "Careful there, you might burn your hands." But actually, your hands are quite formidable.
are you ever gonna take out that fucking sword?
Only when one is honorable enough to demand it.
Or are you just gonna fucking run away every time? Because we absolutely were doing fine, and then you decided to fuck off. And now, I'm a fucking old geezer. So,
Yes, you are fine inside the tiny hut. The tiny hut is an area of safety from the Ignixaran heat.
Even with the ground underneath being.
Yes, the ground is definitely hot. You guys will have to put some shit down. The temperature inside does not burn you.
Okay.
You will have to like.
Oh, I can solve the ground problem. I've got clever ideas.
1 point for Darrell. Like,
Yeah, Darrell's like I saw.
The armor can come up.
Retconning that
Except,
that the
isn't it-
armor that y'all were able to take the armor off the first night, and that's how they saw you outside your armor.
Isn't it opaque?
Huh?
Isn't it like
The
not see-through?
tiny hut.
It
It
is.
can be.
Dealer's
It's
choice.
whatever
You can see out,
she
but not
chooses.
You
in.
can color it to be able to camouflage to the surroundings.
she has
Yeah,
time to
so,
confessionals open.
So, were you still going?
Are you gonna fucking run away?
He
I'm
was the
sorry
fastest one
for-
running away.
I'm sorry for your illness. If that is an appropriate term. Older though you may be, you are still very mighty, and for that I'm thankful for and grateful for. Though I know that it does not excuse circumstance, and that you must be frustrated and hurt, and likely also afraid. But I can tell at the very least you are angry.
Don't know about afraid, but I'm really fucking tired of getting beat up in this fucking place. So,
I am not one to run often. But there was
A
nothing
real
there.
quick remind the entire table that y'all met Kaizel by him taking 3 death blows for Heath.
well, I was coming.
He was unconscious, so was he?
I
you know.
specifically
Oh,
said
that's right, that's right.
that
So
he
he
was
couldn't be
conscious. He was just incapable of acting.
Um,
But ever since he hasn't punched anything.
yeah, he's gonna. Wait, where was that? Oh yeah, he said, I'm not one to run away. But I'm also not one to fight for nothing. We had no goal there, no actual sight of victory in sight, and nothing that we were fighting for. There was no point to stay. Running was both the safest and wisest option.
Safest? You left some of us to fucking, fend for ourselves. We stick together, we win that fight. I'd fucking, beat one of those smoky bastards into oblivion. What goal? Yeah, survival. To win. And we fucking did. Or would've.
I'm not trying to undercut you, but I'm going to remind you again that he came back specifically for you.
Ran away first.
I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
Specifically
For the both of you.
Give me a second.
Pause. While you're doing you think, and pause. What is everyone else?
Are we
Up
hearing
to.
this conversation?
I think so,
This is
definitely.
like
They're
middle
not.
of the camp.
Yeah, they're not
Right.
having it with you. But they're definitely. He just stopped Kaizel in the middle of him walking over to Nor and is confronting him amongst everyone.
That's what I remember now.
Most of the, or at least as far as you've seen, the Ignixarans don't necessarily speak common. They sort of look over, but they don't seem overly concerned or involved. What are you all? You have arrived back here. You have become not a lizard after a long, hard ride. What has been the response as Kazun and Kaizel have been having this side conversation? What have you guys been enacting?
Aoife would be investigating the trees. Just being amazed. I think hearing raised voices, I think her ears would like keeping an ear out for what's going on over there, but I think she would be really interested in the landscape.
Okay.
I would say the same thing with Hermé. He's investigating rocks, but not licking them.
I was about to
Not these.
I was literally gonna ask,
licking
is
today.
he licking the lava rock?
Oh,
I
yes,
feel
that's
the temptation is.
I
What
feel
are you
like
investigating the rocks for?
probably.
I feel like he's
Just
using the heat to make tea.
Spicy.
Just put it outside. Like, literally, it'd be like, all right, I need to hit this water. Put it outside of my grasp. Immediately boiling.
Have you all ever seen they make tea like really hot sand and they like push it through
Coffee. Yeah.
like tea and coffee and it like
It's
boils.
Turkish coffee,
So-
by the way.
yeah, I thought it was Turkish, but I didn't want to say that in case I was wrong. But
I feel like that's so yes to that, exactly the vibe. I feel like it's the inverse of if you've seen those videos where people throw a bucket of water,
yeah, and it just
and it just immediately freezes.
Right.
It's the inverse of that. But sorry,
Nothing
yes.
specific, yeah. Just nothing specific.
Okay. Nor Priya.
Walking around. If I hear this conversation between them, I would probably go up and Heath. We have talked about this.
Ethan relaxes.
Oh, fucking what?
People who are here who are helping us. We do not need to attack or aggravate. We need to be thankful for their help. You specifically, would have died instantly if he had not saved you.
Well, I'm not going to give you a chance to talk. I'm going to jump right at you. He's going to say, because you were just saying
yeah,
that,
yeah.
that was fire. Yeah, high five. You just said that that we were winning, and then you ran and left me, blah, blah, blah. He's going to say, you and I have very different definitions of what winning is here in this land. Yes, you killed them. That is not a victory to me.
Why do you think?
And I only left you because you are the one of honor. And I thought you strong enough to stand alone. I had no intention to leave you. But for those of us who are strong, we have a responsibility to those who are weak and need protection. And who are you? I will see your strength return to you. But if you need a test of that strength right now, I will more than happily oblige that urge. I know it well. And then he's going to take his sword, he's just going to drop it on the ground.
I love that you said you have a responsibility to those who are young.
Yeah,
I know.
bastard.
Hermé says probably like kinda in a lower tone. Maybe somebody just ask for it.
Ask for what?
Ask for to save Heath and Hermé.
Do you have inspiration?
Yes.
So Heath is growling.
Wouldn't have needed to be fucking saved if you fucking stayed in the first place.
I think you're remembering the timeline correctly.
Wouldn't need to be in this fucking place. It's fucking, I'm gonna storm off.
Do you two have inspiration?
Yeah, I do.
Inspiration.
I love the growls here.
That was great. That was fine.
very old man, honestly.
I'm going to lean over to Priya. I really thought he was going to
You were like,
All he is now is like a cat that he didn't want. Like,
well, the problem is he said he made a really fucking good point of the, gotta protect the young, and yeah, you can't.
And that's the orphan shit.
Yeah, he
you
doesn't
can't-
know, but that hits Heath right there.
That's fucking. That's fucking.
He's like, that is one of my orphan codes.
It's like that's rule number one. Protect and look after those who can't do so themselves.
Let's go. Let's go.
So I can't be fighting now. I just have to grumble and that I'm a. He touche'd me, and
He
I don't-
touche'd
I have no-
big wrong.
Essentially.
No! It's turned back an
So
hour.
good.
There's so much yelling. I think while you two were in the
Yeah.
sequestered, Nora 100% went to talk to the other Ignixarans,
Okay.
just to kind of chat with them about their general thoughts about what they just saw happen, because Kaizel said that he hadn't experienced anything like this, but they are clearly from diverse places, kind of hoping maybe that one of them was a little more familiar with that, while also being close enough to the hut that maybe he can eavesdrop a little bit.
Amazing. All right, so I need two things. I need a perception check
Okay.
for can we eavesdrop through the hut, and I will need an insight check.
And also because you understand that
Yeah.
Huh?
they were speaking in.
Well, they were speaking in Igning, and
Yep.
you don't speak
You're
Igning.
absolutely
Well,
right.
he was speaking in
Yeah,
Igni.
Right, you.
All right,
Okay.
so we're gonna
Useful
need
common
two
during that?
things.
I cannot.
Oh,
he
that's
can't.
right.
He
don't
has to speak
understand.
back in common. So I need two things. I need a
Fascinating.
perception check first,
Okay.
and we'll
Forgot
see
about
what we get on the perception check.
That is a 20 on the perception check.
Ooh, a nat 20?
No, dirty
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20. All right, and now an investigation check.
Yeah. We're all grumbling.
The Ignixarans, by the way, their immediate response after, they go through after getting here, checking on each other to make sure everyone's okay, and then immediately tending to their riding lizards, wiping them down, patting them down, getting them water, setting them, well, not water, obviously. They actually would walk them over to one of the lava streams, and set them there, and let them drink, and eventually they get a little bit more roused and play in the lava a little bit, and then look around for Andon again, and they set them back to, they take their, what's it called, harnesses off, and set them back to resting.
10 for that investigation.
10, okay.
Yeah.
With a 20, you're able to make out the talking. It's muffled, but you're able to make it out going back and forth. But you're only getting chopped pieces
It's one
of
side of the phone
Kazun's
call.
part
Yeah.
of a conversation, so you're not really able to put much together.
Okay.
But maybe an insight check.
Yeah, if I
Maybe
could,
just a tone.
I was gonna say, can I detect the tone of the conversation?
Ooh, then make me 2 insight checks. One for the tone first.
One for the tone's gonna be a 15.
Are we gonna have another misunderstanding?
Huh? No, I'm not. This is nobody. This is.
Everybody loves Kazun.
What'd you get?
15 for the tone, 13 for the second insight check.
Yeah, I think with a 15 that you get a solemn and serious tone, but not aggressive or necessarily negative.
That's really the only thing that I think he's listening for, to make sure that it's not like a browbeating or any
Yeah,
sort
that
of
he's not in
like.
here like yelling at Kazun or
Exactly.
pulling him away to yeah.
To tell him, like, hey, this is how it's gonna be.
Gotcha. That's very fair.
I mean, you're
so the
7 feet
first-
tall and on fire.
And he's a
Someone put that one down. That was so good.
Like,
I didn't get that reminder, thank you!
you are not a.
who literally hasn't taken your helmet off since we met you. Like, in addition to being 7 feet tall.
Nor-
Great demon form.
As
Never
you're
seen your
talking with the Ignixaran group, something in your what would you call it? You're not an ambassador, negotiator, sure. Your merchant,
Envoy.
haggler, your envoy. That's a good. Your envoy spider senses are. Something in your envoy spider senses are tingling, but you can't quite put your finger on it. But okay, you went over and you're talking to them. You're getting a read on the tone of the conversation between Kazun and Kaizel, and you were trying to get sort of their return on, have you encountered this before? And generally the response is no. Like Darrell sort of brokenly conveys to you, for the sake of the others, that which you learn that, well, anyway, that they've all encountered dead zones,
Okay.
where the statues or the emptied are, is what she calls them. But they have not run into the scenario that you ran into today, where there's something awakened from those. That shocked and concerned all of them.
Okay.
And that's actually sort of what they were sitting, she conveys to you that that's what they were sitting and discussing when you came over, was just like, what the fuck was that, and what do we do about it? I feel like I interrupted.
I was coming towards Nor.
Yeah, you're coming towards Nor, yeah.
But then he wanted to.
Sorry.
I want to know what
every
we're all
first time.
doing while you
Yeah,
had
it was
your
great.
15-minute conversation with Kazun.
Yeah, no, it was perfectly fair and valid. Nor throws his arm over you. You're looking good for so old. That's awkward.
Was there any more? Almost always.
Great. He's gonna kind of go to a lower whisper. I have no idea if what I'm about to ask you is gonna be secret from your own friends, so I don't want to point them out if you've been keeping it on DL. Do you want this to be a private conversation?
He suddenly became not Russian and super slang.
Super chill. This is frat boy Kaizel.
He's going to, just kind of balk a little bit at yet another private conversation about to kick off. Curiouser and curiouser. But sure, I'll indulge you here. Let's speak privately.
Sure. I need to tend to Cecil. That's a good enough excuse. Walk with me?
Sure.
Well, so we're gonna take a walk over to said whatever lava spot is at.
Okay.
And I'll just telepathically tell Cecil to go too far. Go away farther away, and so we'll just walk and pretend like we're going up to catch up with him. And once we're out of earshot, he'll turn. So yeah. I have no idea how to begin to ask this. You're like me. But, I'm gonna go back to accents. You're like me. And you have the same essence. Not of your own. What did you say I felt specifically with his?
That you can sense fiend, fae, undead, or celestial. Celestial, this kind of fits under that. You sense, in addition to the fae rune that he is marked with, over and encompassing that and all of him, is a divine essence. That to you reads like a block of ice. Cold and hard.
I wrote beyond that, beyond the Rune of Harmony, nor is encased in ice, feels to Kaizel like another Titan.
Specifically, because you know what that feels like.
Yeah.
The side note on that, and I conveyed this to him, but there are different terminologies or ways, like terms for some of the runes. Like we discussed that, you know, yours, that the one that Heath is marked with, is known by some as the rune of purity and some as the rune of virtue. And we talked before about yours being the rune of accord.
Accord and harmony.
And harmony, sort of interchangeably. And Kaizel would read that distinctly as harmony.
Okay.
It's very different than my own, but it's cold. Powerful. And of Titan origin?
Interesting.
Yes, like with the inflection that it's a question.
That is.
Is this news to you? Did I just surprise you?
No.
Okay.
No. Truthfully, whenever I'm pulled away for a private conversation, I immediately consider all of the potential things that could be discussed. And this has been up there for quite some time.
I see.